Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another one of my Robotech, the miniature game, or Robotech Tactics updates. I know a lot of you have been anticipating Robotech Tactics coming out soon. So am I. I just wanted to let you know that this is one of the biggest additions of my Robotech game. It is a 5x9 ping pong table. Okay, I've got the 5 feet across here. We got, and what the real catch, or what do you call it? The real boon that I got from this table is it's not a green table. It's black. It's black. It's not glossy. It's kind of a matte black, and it's got kind of a white trim, which works pretty good with asphalt or any of those type of terrain pieces you might lay out or piece out. You can actually do it without having to lay a blanket or something like that on this. So when I get ready to put my cityscape down or something like that, I could actually just lay it probably directly onto this. If not, it's no big deal. I have the tiles that I will be using that I got, as you know, from another science fiction game that you might know of and heard about. I think it's Dropship Commander. I mean, I'm standing here thinking about the game, what it was called. I think it is Dropship Commander, but so we'll be able to do that. Now you notice I got it folded up in half right now. This is just to save space in my game room downstairs. But when we get active, and you can actually play a game, I guess, on this. This is about, I guess if that's half, it's 4.5 by 5 feet. So that's a pretty good battlefield for a Robotech game. I don't think you need the full 9 feet, but I got it anyway because I do other games like Napoleon's Battles and Operation Overlord. Battleground, Battlefront. I do a lot of World War II games, other games too. This is a good sized battlefield for that. Okay, but for Robotech, I think it's awesome. We could use just half of it. But that's not really what I wanted to talk to you about on this video. I actually have found another website, a forum. It seems official, and they've got a lot of great stuff there, and I think I want to show it to you right here.
All right, we're back, and I'm on Google, as you can see, and I've already got this website saved, so we're going to go ahead and click on it. It's called the Robotech Game Center, and that's exactly what you would put in your browser, robotechgamecenter.com. No spaces, no dashes, nothing, just Robotech Game Center. You can see it right there. And what comes up is the Robotech Miniature Gaming forum. There's forums, there's a homepage, there's even a place to do your color scheme. So like, let's say you have a Veritech fighter, you can click on it and you can add colors to certain areas of the Veritech. Let's say red, right? And you want to click this area. Boom, look at that. That's not even really a good red, is it? So if I kind of switch to that red and click, look at that, it changes it to a better red. And then let's say I want to have arm stripes. Boom, look at that, arm stripes. Let's say I want to have a full upper stripe. You could do that, but let's say you want that stripe to be a different color. Well, you can go to, like, let's say this color, and you can click on the stripe itself and it'll change the color, right? Maybe I want to change that color. Maybe I want to have a metallic engine, right? So you just go with like these metals up here. I think that's a good metal color, and go engines, and you notice it'll do both of them. So once you get however you want it painted, okay, this is obviously not the way you want it painted, but let's say you get it, and this is, you know, giving you an idea of what it's going to look like without having to waste a whole bunch of paint and saying, oh, that really sucks or whatever, you know. Like, what if I picked out all these colors and said, yeah, this is how I'm going to paint it? Well, that doesn't look too good. And then you can see what you've got painted here, what it would look like in the different modes, you know, Guardian, Battleoid. Okay, so now also you can change out the model. Okay, it's really the only thing that changes is the head, as far as I know, right? That I think the gun and the I think it's just the head, right? Okay, so depending on what kind of head you have or want, you know. See, that's ugly. But if you wanted to print it out, you could. You just go to PNG, and it'll give you graphics that you can save on your computer or print out. Okay, that's really one really cool thing. Then there's a player locator, and if you haven't already been on this website, or if you have and you haven't added your name and address to the player locator, please do, because there's people out here, like there's this guy in Idaho, Aileron, right? He's got nobody to play with that he knows of, right? Maybe there are some additional guys in that area that want to play. Put your name on there. That way you guys can get together. Okay, I'm in Tennessee, which is a pretty big gaming area, and I've not even seen anybody in Nashville. I see somebody in Knoxville, somebody down here close to Huntsville, somebody in Clarksville, you know, and that's it. That's me, by the way. You go to, you know, some of the bigger towns, of course, you got guys. And I know that there's more people that are going to play this game than what you see here on this map. Okay, and plus it's worldwide. So no matter where you're at in the world, please put your address on the player locator. It'll help me if you're in my area, but it'll help each other. And if the game becomes a hit, you might see more expansions and more miniatures and more models and more rules. So we got to support this game. So the first step is put yourself out there. Okay, you can chat with other people that are on what they're saying about the game. And but the most important thing is, in the forums, you can go in, you can ask questions about the rules, you can ask questions about the models, you can ask questions about anything. If you've got ideas about terrain, you can put that in there. Awesome. Looks like a pro board to me. This looks like a pro boards chat, and I don't know who created the Robotech Game Center. Definitely worth it to jump on here and share your information with other gamers. What else we got? The homepage. Here we go. Most important thing. And then we got the project updates. You know, as the updates come out, they get posted on here. And this one I haven't read. This is the last thing I read. We're absolutely thrilled to announce that Robotech RPG Wave 1 has gone into manufacturing. Yes, it's coming out soon. Okay. This is one of the reasons we have been so busy in the last few weeks. Triple checked all assets, make sure the final tweaks and adjustments are packaging in the box and the rulebook and instruction sheets and advertising and final approvals by Harmony Gold. You got to make sure we get that, because you know what they'll do if we're trying to have a game out there about Robotech that doesn't give them their due, and dealing with all other aspects, like Palladium in their role-playing game and just the miniatures and stuff, you know. Okay, we're proud of the final product. Exciting. We can't wait. Wave 1 in your hands. More details. It says read more right here. I wonder what that says. Nothing. It says more details to follow as we nail down shipping schedules. That's awesome. But basically, it explained why the project was taken, and they got pictures of like what you would get in the box, you know, and then also what the box should look like. And some people have been doing some modeling. I guess they're the sculptors. Been doing some modeling, and then there's been some changes in the legs of the of something. I think it was the gladiator. I don't remember, but there was the dice and some decals were somewhere. Okay, maybe this was part of the decal thing. That the template looks pretty busy. You know, it's got too much on it, right? Too much stuff on the template. It just needs to have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the zones. If none of this other stuff is that important, then it's okay. But if any of this other stuff is important, then it's not okay. It needs to be less busy than that. I noticed there's an arrow, so you can have actually like 8 compass points. But either way, that's pretty cool. And then it, you know, and I'm surprised. And the miniature case, and I could keep scrolling, but and then there's multiple pages down here. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know that's super important. It keeps us in touch with what's going on with the Robotech Tactics, and I look forward to playing this. And I look forward to maybe demoing this game at some local game stores. I might just take it upon myself to go to some of these game stores with a fully painted kit, because I fancy myself to be an expert painter. So I'm going to paint my stuff up to be rock solid, and then I'm going to go and terrain and all kinds of stuff, and I'm going to go to these local game stores in the area, and I'm going to knock out some demos when I get my product, and then hopefully when it gets closer to the release time, the game store owners, they'll start carrying the product, and we'll actually get players in the area. Maybe we'll get some tournaments, maybe we'll get some ongoing campaign stories, something. Okay, guys, so that's my plans in the future when it comes to the Robotech Tactics. I also bought a bunch of the old Palladium role-playing game books, mainly because I thought it would be pretty cool to go back and redo a lot of those role-playing game scenarios and just have a good old time with the RPG Tactics being used as like the combat system for the RPG or something like that. So we'll see. So as soon as I get it out, I'll definitely do an unboxing for you guys and let you guys have a chance to see what it's all about. All right. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and I'll see you next time.